Okay, the cast is growing, and this is perhaps the most intriguing one. Paul Dano as the Riddler. This is almost too perfect. And when I say too perfect, it's not too perfect in the way that you're thinking, because it seems almost too obvious. Paul Dano is a really good actor, but I still have issues with his acting. And I feel that his acting is sometimes far too on the nose. Because with this right now, Paul Dano's Riddler, I already know what he's going to do. Because he always does the same thing in a lot of the roles that he's in. He's pretty much that same kind of role in all of the different things he's in. Because I believe, wasn't he in Prisoners or something? He obviously was in There Will Be Blood. But he's always acted the same kind of creepy role. And I think if he brings that to the Riddler, it would be cool and fine. But I want Paul Dano to challenge himself. I want him to do something new. I want him to bring, because I think we've never had a realistic take on the Riddler. We've never had that. And that was that the Riddler could be a very interesting character. Because anybody who's seen M7, the Riddler is John Doe. The Riddler is John Doe. That's who he is. And I've always said if I was making a Batman film, I would probably have the Riddler as the antagonist, and I'd make it like Seven or Zodiac. Because the Riddler he does crimes in very meticulous ways that all have a riddle. So all of his crimes have a meaning towards them, because he's psychologically insane. So I can definitely see Dano doing it, but if Dano comes and brings in the same thing he did in There Will Be Blood and in the other kind of roles that he's been in, then I'll be like, and he does the whole squealing thing and the whole weird thing. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I don't want something. So this is why, like, I'm not excited about this casting, but it's a good casting. See, what would be exciting is if, let's say, they just say, you know what, let's, and he just got cast for Matrix. If, let's say, they cast Neil Patrick Harris, I'd be like, oh, now that's interesting. Because he's never done anything like this, but I think that would make it really fresh because of what he would bring in. It's almost similar to the whole Heath Ledger thing, where you knew that he was good, but he never did anything like the Joker. So you're like, what could he do? But I think with Paul Dano, I know what he's going to do. But if it was a Neil Patrick Harris, I wouldn't know what he'd do because he's never really acted anything like this before. So it would be interesting and exciting. So my thing for Paul Dano is that I just hope that he does something. He basically surprises people with how he approaches the role. And he approaches the role in a completely different way. Because if Matt Reeves is only getting him to do a Paul Dano thing, then that's not interesting. That's not cool. So that's where I'm at on the whole thing, man. Dano, do something new.